Andy, good to see you, mate. You're here with your programmes and your posh bands. You've a hospitality today with your friends. Introduce your friends, mate.
The Sven, Norwegian international fan, and not just recently as well. He's
not a glory singer.
Oh, shite. And then Chortan. They haven't been. He's a new father. His child's Matthias 4. So he hasn't been to many games. He's loved it. He saw he'll talk you through in a minute the transformation for the last game he's been in terms of flags and the atmosphere. And he's not stopped smiling all game. It's been absolutely fantastic. So
we'll start with you and we'll start with your smiles. Why were you smiling all day apart from the obvious 5-1 win?
The only reason I was actually crying when I saw the banner in the start.
Right, yes.
1 year with a fantastic transformation. So I'm just glad.
It is huge. Like Andy said, you've been following us for a while now. It must be a big transition for you, a big change, seeing the transformation of the club since the takeover.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 200 million in spendings and a completely different team. That helps, doesn't it?
It does help. The signings help, but Eddie Howe helps, doesn't he?
Yeah, for sure. And Bruno and Almiron has become good again.
I mean, Andy, the coaching of Almiron and the coaching of Murphy was evident again today, wasn't it?
Well, I said I was disappointed with the fans booed against Bournemouth. There was a big section that booed. And I think we had to turn draws into wins. And the last week has just been massive. We've turned the draws into wins. And we're 5th at the minute. I mean, obviously we'll go down by the end of the weekend, but but it's just it's where we want to be aiming for. And then next week is a big, massive marker. I mean, today could have gone badly. That goal. I need to see it again. It looked harsh to me when I first saw it, but he's obviously drawn the defender out wide and he's through the middle. So maybe if I see it again, it might be blatant, but I'd have to look at it. But we'll go 1-0 down, then it's a hard game because Brentford, there's not too many sides who are going to score 5 against a Brentford side. They're a solid side, they've got a good manager, and they're a decent team. So I think we'll play it outstanding. It was for them. I'm pleased for the lads because they've seen a great game today. To and throwing, and we've dominated it. I mean, 2-1, it could have been a bit iffy. We've getting the Bruno scored the great goals soon after, and then it's just been, it's been a Man City afternoon, which hopefully we'll have more of those because winning by the odd goal, your blood pressure is horrible, and I'm a fat bastard anyway. So I don't want them. I want 4-goal victories, week in, week out. It'd be fantastic. But the lads played well, and like you said, Miggy. What a transformation. Fair play to Murphy. I'm glad he played today because I think he played really well last week, and it'll be a kick in the nuts if you play well, you're in form and you get dropped. So the managerial sort of psychological side of Eddie Howe is fantastic as well because it's the right thing to do. And then when Maxi came on, he clearly didn't look fit anyway to start. So all's well ends well at the moment, but next week is huge. Let's just show some fight. Man United on that diabolical side that people think they've got some really good, outstanding individual players, but they're not gelling. They're not like Newcastle at the minute. The personalities, the team spirit. It looks like they'll go to fucking restaurants with each other and eat out and have a couple of beers and enjoy each other's company. Man United players with the fucking headphones on, walking off the bus, they kind of get away from each other quick enough. So fair play Eddie Howe, and the people that booed against Bournemouth, be a bit embarrassed, please.
Andy mentioned that it was a Man City side afternoon where we dominated, scored goals, come for a win. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, and I can get used to this kind of 9 goals in 2 matches now. So you're just really happy.
It kind of helps when they decide to gift us 3 goals as well, though. So
their keeper had a bit of a shock that day, didn't he?
Yeah. Not quite Man City, but we're getting there slowly.
You must be delighted though if you've been coming here for a while. I mean, that must be right up there where you can see a change in the direction the club's heading.
Yeah, I've been travelling over since 2004, so this is the most exciting that I've been for years. And now I'm also off from home with the kids, so that's a bonus as well.
How did you end up supporting Newcastle then from 2004?
I started supporting them in 1996 when Shearer came, actually. But 2004 was the first match I watched live. Yeah.
Was that the same with you? Was it the Shearer Premier League years?
Yeah. It was Shearer.
And it might work out long term. It hasn't worked out so far. Supporting Newcastle, you could have chose the easy route. You could have supported Manchester United or Arsenal, one of those teams. But Newcastle United, you think there's good things to come in the future?
Absolutely. the future looks bright and will be good, I guess.
How long before winning a trophy?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
I like it. You?
Yeah, I'll agree.
2 years. Andy, we'll get you in this conversation.
5 years.
Oh, sensible, Andy. 5 years.
Negative. I've got to tone it down a little bit.
Right, nice one, mate. Cheers.
Right, cheers, mate.
Nice one, mate. Appreciate that. Nice one, lads. Nice one.